Dear students, greetings to all. Today let's learn the third grammar, that is question number 25. It's a transformation of sentences. Okay, let's learn. So what are the three types of sentences? That is simple, compound, complex. So as like voices and speech, here also you're going to learn some keywords, some formulas while you're changing from one type of sentence into another. Okay, let's see what are the keywords or the formulas. Okay, now look at there. If you could see any type of sentence, any sentence or having or being present by using the keywords I've given here, you have to change it into another type. For example, look at the first one, that is in spite of. Okay, in spite of plus verb plus ing. If you could see the sentence, for example, in spite of being poverty. Okay, now despite his poverty. So despite plus noun, despite his poverty. So just such like the verbs, the keywords are being found in the sentence. If you could found the sentence by using this, having this keyword, you have to change. If they ask to change you into complex sentence, you have to use the keyword, you have to use the word or the formula, that is though or although or even though. Okay, though he is poor, he is honest. Although he is poor, he is honest. Even though he is poor, he is honest. Like that you have to add the word. Okay. Then if they ask you to change it into compound sentence, you have to use one among either of these words in your sentence. He is poor, but he is honest. Okay. He is honest, yet he is poor. He is honest, till he is poor. Okay, so such like you have to change it into another. Can you understand, ma? Yes. Now look at the next keyword. We just go through this keywords now and learn this tabular column, and let's see the example on the next video. Okay. Yes. Now look at the first one. If you could found any one of these keyword of in the event of, in case of, on plus verb plus ing, on reading, on seeing, like that. How do you change it into complex sentence? If plus the sentence plus can, or for example, if you study well, you can pass the exam. If you study now, you will pass in the exam. Okay, so if plus the sentence, then the next sentence you have to use will, can, could. Okay, if you take rest now, you could write the exam well. That's it. Are you able to understand? Or you can use another type of, if you can see, so in event of or in case of, or on plus verb plus ing, either of any one of the word you could found in simple sentence, that's a simple sentence. You can use if plus can or if plus will, or next type, that is unless then cannot. Okay, in your sentence these two words must be present. Once if plus can or if plus will, or you can use another type, that is unless plus cannot. For example, unless you study well, you cannot pass the exam. That's it. It is the second type. Then third one, what is when, as soon as. For example, when he see the snake, she ran fast. As soon as she saw the snake, she ran fast, like that. Are you able to understand this? So this is the way you have to change. If you find any of the words that is in the event of, in case of, or on plus verb plus ing, you have to change it into complex by using the words what I told. Okay. The next compound. If they ask you to change it into compound sentence, how do you change? You can use the either of these words, keywords I've given in there, that is or, not, and. Okay, and at once. These are the words you have to be in your sentence. Okay, so if you not just study well, or you will not pass in the exam. Okay, that's it. So such like you have to change it. Are you able to understand it? Now look at the next one. Okay, the next one, if you could find your sentence of having being in the, if you have to change it into complex sentence by using the keyword as, or since, or because. And in compound, you have to use the word and so, therefore, as a connective or conjunction. Okay, that's it. Now fourth one, that is as a result of, on account of, because of, or due to, owing to. If you could found any of these words in the sentence, that's a simple sentence. They ask you to change it into complex, you have to use the keywords such as since, or as, or because, like that. And in a compound, what is the word you have to add for? And, or and so, or therefore. You may have a doubt, ma'am, and so therefore that's the same keyboard had given for the past example also. Can I use the same for? Yes, of course you can use the same for those two. Okay, that's it. Now the next one. So if you could see the sentence of having two and two, you have to use the keyboard so that. Okay, so that can or could, okay, or could not, like that. Then in a compound, if they ask you to change it into compound, you have to use the keyboard very and not. Okay, then the next one, if you could see the sentence in order to, that's a simple sentence. You can find it's a simple sentence, so you have to use the keyword so that for complex sentence and unto for the compound sentence, and so. Okay, then the next one, if you could see the sentence are having besides plus verb plus ing. Okay, besides he's reading the book. Okay, that's it. So next, if they ask you to change it into complex, how do you change it? He's not only reading the books but also listening the class, like that. Okay, then in a compound you have to use the keyword and, or, as well as. Okay, any of the one. Okay, the last one, if you could see the sentence of having the word or the keyword without plus verb plus ing. Okay, then you have to use the word after in complex, and in a compound you can use must and otherwise, not or. You must use must and otherwise in a same sentence. That's it. So what's your duty? You have to learn this tabular column thoroughly, then easily you can change from one sentence into another. My dear students, thank you to all. Have a nice day.